Welcome back, folks. Large part of the centre, Whitehall, is shut down. Why? Well, important day. Lots and lots of police about. Lots and lots of everyone about, to be honest. And the reason for that is a simple one. Yesterday, the Ukrainian PM was here asking for more money. Today we've got a few other important people. Polish Prime Minister Tusk is here, and some others. So a big day politically here in London today. Big day everything by the looks of it. Busy, to be fair, guys. Again, I mean, it's not really surprising. We kind of anticipated it would be, could be, should be, and boom, it most certainly is. Now, the only thing that slightly concerns me is whether or not there's access along Whitehall to horse guards. I can't believe they would have closed horse guards. It's much more likely they would have sealed large parts of this end whilst they were out with the dogs sniffing for explosives, as they would have been overnight this morning and probably up until the convoys start arriving. Beautiful day though, people. I mean, look at the light. It's going to be one of those where the light is going to be glorious in the yard, horses are going to glisten, and troopers and their kit are going to shine. That's the best spot. Most people don't know that. I think it's a phone box. It's not. It's actually standing up against that lamppost. Somebody taking a picture with their phone when you're against a lamppost. That, by far, is the money shot here on Parliament Square, Whitehall. Okie dokie. Let's see. I'm expecting a lot of police to be out and about today, like a lot. Why? Well, I mean, you know, the UK and Poland have had quite a glorious history together in various ways, both in the 20th century, of course, and beyond into the 21st century. Many generations of Poles have come here to work hard, work honestly, make their money, and be smart and go home and invest it in property and other investments. And that's why their country is sparkling and clean, and ours is basically falling apart. So well done, Poles. Right, I'm actually seeing, would you believe, folks, it would appear a convoy arriving at Downing Street, or about to arrive. Imagine that, if we actually just missed Mr. Tusk arriving. I mean, I don't know, it could be anything. But I'm expecting a lot of people outside Downing Street, because I'm pretty sure the Ukrainian PM is back, as well as several other European leaders today. So, biggest day in London politically since the general election, I would think. Now, I'm not entirely sure what that's going to mean for traffic, but the fact they've got people actually standing behind barriers opposite Downing Street, hoping to get a glance of whoever's coming. Great. I did briefly see something about this pop up on my Instagram feed on the tube, because I don't really pay attention to what happens at Downing Street, because it's not actually what this channel is about. However, we often pass it, so of course it's fun to include elements of, I don't know, VIPs, dignitaries, etc. People visiting. Okay, we definitely went the right way, because it looks pretty squishy in there. They've got quite a lot of officers out. Several vans in the centre. Need to be careful. Let's ask the officer who's coming. Officer, is it too sensitive to ask which political leaders are coming? I know Tusk from Poland is coming. Do you know which other ones today?
In relation to the actual conference, I don't know, but the conference is not happening at Downing Street. So
is it not? What are that lot waiting for over there then?
I couldn't tell you, I wish I could.
So everyone's assuming it's kind of happening here, but it's happening.
As far as I'm aware, the movements around Downing Street are business as usual movements that would be happening anyway. So,
yeah. Well, a lot of disappointed tourists then, I guess, here today, waiting for nothing, basically.
Quite possibly, but at least it's sunny.
I mean, yes, sunny is bright and everyone's happy. Thanks a lot. Okay, so lots and lots and lots and lots of people waiting excitedly for nothing because it's not happening here. So we continue, guys, to Horse Guards. A lovely police officer, as always. They're just about to change over. Let's march into the middle. They're going to think I'm auditing them. I'm really not, guys. First shift have just finished. They're heading back to their vans. Probably to go back to the station and get a bit of, as Liverpudlians would call it, scran. Which is local slang for breakfast. Bit of brekkie. Gosh, quite a lot of resources deployed along Whitehall. Ta-da! Okay, so it's not actually going to impact the situation. Flags everywhere today. The situation at Horse Guards. I'm not sure if the officer was actually being 100% truthful. We know how coy they can be, and for security reasons we have to appreciate that. Because I did read that there was a meeting in Downing Street today with Tusk, Zelensky, possibly Macron as well. It's odd that that would be all over the mainstream press if it's not actually happening down the street. But then I thought to myself, hold on, the PM's rarely in London at the weekends anyway. He's typically down at Chequers, which is the Prime Minister's country residence. Interestingly, guys, my club sent me an email yesterday asking if I wanted to go on this year's tour of Chequers. Now, bear in mind, Chequers is not open to the public, and sometimes private tours are organised. I thought to myself, actually, that sounds like fun. You know, maybe I could even make a video out of it at the Prime Minister's country residence. Then I read the ticket price of £495 each and rapidly changed my mind. It does seem a bit steep, actually, even by London club rates. 500 quid, I mean, like, I haven't got 500 quid, bruv. I wish. Okay, anyway, here we are. Horseguards with happy tourists. This trooper was at the other end yesterday, so he's playing musical boxes with his horse. Actually, in fact, I've just realised, having gotten here, it's pretty flipping warm, guys. Ooh. Not hot, warm. This will be the first bunch of people arriving at Horse Guards from Buckingham Palace after the guard change. Here we go. Horse is like, morning, guys. She's in the box, by the way. Curiously. ¿Qué pasa? So we're not going to get that situation where everyone starts getting the box now, because one or two have done so straight off the bat. Here, she's in the box. I'm not lying, folks, look. Who's in the box? Who's in the box? Which tourist is in the box? Okay, now it's Miss Morocco instead. Bing bong. That should equal our gatesman. Okay. It does. Which is my cue to move people. Dash around. The spammer line. Hyperspeed into the middle. Let's see. Is Goggles Man? Nope, Goggles Man just ran out of the way. In fact, they all ran out of the way. They scarpered quick. Oh, he's heading to his left. Told ya.
Make way for the Kingslifeguard. Make way for the Kingslifeguard.
Shocked Pikachu faces. Actually, guys, you know what? I'm not going to wait here because I'm already stuck. Look, the flip. Hold on, I need to get out of here and right now because otherwise I'm going to end up being the one in the guard's way. And I haven't yet actually appeared in any videos as the progenitor of blocking the King's Lifeguard. I would ideally not like to be either, ever. But the crowd here is massive today. And it's not really looking like there's any let up imminently due. God flip, it's packed. Oh my god, what a squash. Okay, so here he goes, getting through slowly. Me way out of his way. Now he's gone to the other horse. Flip-a-roo. That's a really big crowd, guys, even for Sundays, no? Look at it. I'm actually kind of reluctant to spend too much time moving. Light-wise, the other side is going to be more sensible. Sorry, the side that I'm not actually pointing the camera at now. In other words, back where we were originally.
Okay, we better carry on anyway.
This is crazy. This time though, I don't need to move because a lovely gatesman won't be back for 15 minutes or more. Oh, wow, what a squisharoo. Here we go. Bomb. Horse-wise, I'm not even sure, to be honest. Let's have a look. Apparently it's a bit whiffy. I mean, I can't see it. Actually, yeah, it's a bit messy in the box. Teeny bit. Tour guide is pointing out the box. Someone's on a video call behind me, annoyingly. Pick up a call back to home, I guess. London original. As per his cap. We should, this morning in theory, get quite a reasonably consistent flow of people. The light, it's not cold. Here we go. There's the first one. Get out of the box. Didn't take long, did it? Okay, so he is on it, but inconsistently, so it would appear, curiously. I will shift a teeny bit to my left in a minute, guys, when there's room to do so. Oh, horse is like, I've had enough. A good spot actually to see both of the lines touching the box. Who's next? Her plus Blue Teddy. And this gent. Now horse is wandering. Where did everyone go?
Das ist genauso, wenn du immer da die Ponys hast, wo Kinder irgendwo auf so einem Jahrmarkt in der Runde rum. Das ist genau, da haben sie auch gesagt, das sei Tierquälerei.
Ah, guys, apologies for the chat behind me. One second. No, I thought them, for a moment that they were speaking Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, but I think actually a bit of a mix, German maybe. But it's super annoying though actually, because although it's fine with me, I know the microphone would have picked that up kind of a little bit uncomfortably for you guys. So we'll go back there when they've gone. People that have their phone on like full volume doing a video call back to wherever. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this bro. Hood up. Hands near his pockets. What do we think, people? Is his name Mr. Pocket? Might be. I'll keep an eye. That's very sus in this weather, actually. Exceptionally so. I'm just keeping an eye, guys, at the same time as I'm keeping the camera in front. On a day like today, this bright, warmish, not hot, warm, it's very odd to see somebody with the hood up, looking super shifty. Alone as well. Curious, eh? And we don't want lovely tourists that visit this fine establishment to end up getting their pockets picked, do we? That would not be a nice thing to tell the friends and family. I went to London, it was beautiful, but guess what? I was robbed. This horse's forelock is super clean. Yeah, you. Got a changeover coming in a few minutes. Now, curiously, the yard virtually deserted for the moment. At least today, most people are choosing to go forward. Still not in the numbers we would have had this time last year, but it's a good start. Bear in mind we're barely out of the winter, and we didn't get this much sunshine over consecutive days last year. Last year was miserable as well. But this current weather, this beautiful light, is due to last, guys, most of the week. Now that is a huge positive for this week, because round 4, farmers versus government, is this week. Yeah, another massive farmers protest. And bear in mind, every other one has been mushy as hell. Not that the farmers care, but for a very large general public turnout, sunny morning will do wonders. So that's a huge positive for this coming week. It's actually really warm in the sunshine. The horses are probably in a super good mood. He's like, yep, I am. Really warm in the sunshine. Also actually looking into the yard, I see Colin's turned up, a few other people as well. I'll try and speak with them after the changeover. I'm sort of semi-tempted to be in the yard for this one, but one, we're not going to see Ormond, and two, they're not going to change chits and gatesmen at this moment, so it's a little bit like, should I, shouldn't I? I don't really think it's the wise option, guys. Not for the moment. Just looking who else actually is in the yard there. If I make a definite decision, yeah, I don't think it's the right call for the moment. And this spammer girl with her little stand is here all the time. She's like the new Abdullah, massive spammer. Oh. But that's fine, guys, because as you probably noticed, almost nobody's watching the spammer videos anymore. Shame that. This lady's outfit is sponsored by Andrex. Who's up next? Hey, lots of spoken Dutch actually today. Police will shortly start telling everybody to get back behind the bollards. But for the moment, those that are still here are enjoying it, and I understand why. So we've got guard, horse, box, gate, tourist, sunshine, light. And smiles. I think actually the largest group of people will back up into the tunnel during this changeover. One can just about fit both of them in the frame. Saved herself at the last moment, he was ready. Love the enthusiasm there. She couldn't wait to get over there.
It's changing soon.
Actually, it looks like we've got our favourite lady trooper doing yard duties today. I think it's hard to see from here. Oh, I got excited then. I thought maybe it was going to be Brabazon the Magnificent. It's not, people, not yet. It's not to say we won't see him, but he's not in this group. 3, 4. If any of you can name those 4 without seeing them head on, I'd be well impressed. Let's see. I mean, maybe one of you would know all of the 4. No, I know 0 of the 4, but right, here come the new horses, and the front is still a bit of a mess, to be quite honest. The yard did get packed. Look, they're all moving back now. But they're still going up, and the guard changes. Look, luggage, coffee. If the guard just charged the horse straight at the crowd, that will clear it pretty fast. There we are. Look at that. Didn't take long, did it? I guess that means the troopers, army, and not the police are back on it. And they're still not listening, look. Oops. Okay, at least now the police are on it as well. Crazy. Meanwhile, here comes the next horse. Ooh, lucky night of beauty. This horse is actually desperate to whoopsie. Desperate to deal with the crowds. Oh, I hope he doesn't slip. flip. That was crazy. These cobbles are super slippy, in fact, for the horses. Thanks. Wow. Okay, I mean that was one of the more interesting morning changeovers. Iceman Trooper, completely cool, in fact, on that giant horse who, at least this bro asked, it's like, hey, can I get a picture? Maybe he's going in the box. Hope he is in the box. Just. He's got a pink phone, so I mean, I don't think anyone that carries a pink phone should be shouted at. They're probably a bit sensitive. Right, here comes the deluge, guys. So, trooper and horse on the left. Looking rather splendid, I must say. Especially the horse. Wow. He's a very good-looking horse. I'll try and get a snap of this horse at some point. I was right about that crowd building up during the change. Look at it. Thank God we didn't go in the yard. It's crazy busy. I'm going to get behind the bollard actually. That way nobody can push into me and I can effectively lean forward onto the bollard, keeping almost all the action in frame. If anything happens interestingly on the left, I'll pan us around, but now. Sorry guys, excuse me. For now we'll concentrate on the gate. Oh. She's in the box. She's not. That light, honestly, folks, in the yard, look at it. It's like a painting, doesn't it? An oil painting from the National Portrait Gallery. Trooper in archway under arc of light. I think I have no idea what she's asking the trooper. The only word I could pick up from that conversation was height. Alright, let's see if we can get Horsey the Day snap while he's looking like a happy boy. If he looks at the camera. Big if. There we are. Horsey, hello. Obviously now he's moving his head around. Getting all shy. We're looking at Blondie. Number? Flip, actually guys, the hoof number is a mush. Anyway, we'll look that up later. There are too many people here to be trying to look along the list right now, way too many. Quite the spring vista, is it not? It's hard to see it without panning the camera around. There are a lot of people filming next to me, but the number of people that are here in the middle section between where I'm standing and the other horse is massive. There's got to be 500 people, I would say, if not more. Absolutely huge numbers flooding out today. But Horsey's escaping most of it for the moment. Trying to keep the camera as still as possible. Oh, she's right in the box next to the horse. Trooper doesn't want to shout, you can see this, and I don't blame him. At the end of the day, it's not his responsibility to deal with kids, it's their parents' responsibility. But definitely say something if she or anyone else reaches to touch the horse. Here's another one in the box. It's not like filming this this position because you can see who goes into the box quite clearly. Oh, he's got his zoom camera. Look, they're just stuck here like a massive tourist sandwich, squished between the other group on my left and the gate. Madness, to be honest, guys, isn't it? Absolutely. Our favourite kind of tourist paella madness. Look at the light though, actually, on everybody as they're milling around. I think most people come out the gate, see everyone else standing there and think, oh, I can't get any closer because I'm not allowed. And then we get this, a backlog. It's the same on the left. They're just all standing, waiting, wondering. Until it starts to move a little bit, folks. I think it's better if I go to the other end because otherwise we're virtually looking at a static image of just tourists staring at a horse. 1 second. So it's good. Only way out of there is to back out, flip-a-roo. Super uncomfortable with so many people so close. Ugh. It's no better or worse at this end, but at least in theory, people might start to move. There's not such a jam at the other end. 1 minute. They'll be changing over at 1, so we'll have a quick look at who we've got as gatesman and chitsman very quickly. Oh, we've got a TV crew as well. Hold on. Here, look. What could they be filming for, guys? I have no idea. But hey, there's one way to find out. I will ask. They do actually need a license to be filming for commercial purposes. Now, I know you're probably thinking, hey, what about YouTubers? Different folks. If you are counted as a crew going for commercial purposes, you do need a license. Let's find out. 1 second. Guys, are you filming for TV? Which TV channel? French. Ah, French TV. Okay, great. Thank you. Oh, how's about that? A French TV interested. Maybe they came along to find the guy that was mean to the French. That was mean to the Frenchies. You did just say in the comments yesterday, guys, just cough whenever you feel like it, so that's what I'm doing. So, French TV, horseguards, how about that? Which channel, I wonder? TF1, perhaps? Or M6? Okay, sorry for the flaring, folks, in the image. The gatesman is being left alone. He's got a small patch of light in front of him. It would be so funny, actually, if the French TV crew got thrown out. Imagine. Please say, you need to leave. Get out now. Putain, merde. They seem pretty interested. Someone is dealing with their kit and batteries there. I'm trying actively to get through the crowd here. Oh my good lord. Oh my god. It's packed. Right, let's get us in at this end, ladies and gents. Oh! We've got one of our most popular gatesman chitsmen on a horse today. Not the first time ever, but It's rare to see him in the box. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's squeeze ourselves in a bit. Whee! There we go. Yeah, pretty rare to see him in the box. Who's in the box? Who's in the box? I honestly couldn't tell you, folks, whether or not I think he's going to tell people to get out of the box. But hopefully we're about to find out. This is John and Sarah, guys, from Canada. And here is their son Andy and daughter Mary. I mean, they might actually be Canadian, but he looks like a Canadian trucker, this guy on the right. Oh, flipping out. Obviously the biggest lad we've had here for probably like a week. I thought he was going to stop right in front of the camera then. I'm keeping an eye on the yard at the same time, guys, because it's really busy at the front and in the yard. And what I'm really looking for, because it's fun, is a large unwieldy group. And you all know why. This big lad is going to scare the horse. Oh. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
French TV?
Yeah, it's French TV.
Wait, are you with the other guys that are here from French TV? There's another French TV crew here today.
Which one?
They are horseguards.
Ah, Quotidien? Yeah.
Yeah, just over here to my left. Wow, it's good to see so much interest in horseguards by French TV.
Yeah.
Which channel are you filming for?
Sorry?
Which channel? M6?
TF1.
TF1?
TF1.
Ah,
It's a morning show.
Premier League, eh?
Try to.
Merci beaucoup. Okay, wow, the morning show, guys, on TF1. I actually have TF1 at home. Now, the annoying thing is, God knows when that's going to be actually broadcast on TF1, but if I, by some miracle, do manage to see it, I'll record it. How's about that? The morning show on TF1. That's a big deal. TF1 is effectively France's version of BBC. But two French TV crews on the same day. The popularity of this place is spreading. In fact, it's spreading faster than the flu was spreading this time last month, and that was spreading pretty flipping fast. Edging into the box, look, step by step. Step by step. Oh, baby. Troopers, like, get your filthy boots out of my box. So times like this that I wish I had 4 cameras, because it's absolutely rammed over here. Look, this side. Whoop, sorry. Massive number of people. Same coming out the yard, still look. Same in the yard. Both sides. Woohoo! It's hard to know. Oh my god, everybody's speaking the French language today. Maybe they heard that Macron is rumoured to be in town. Look at that beautiful arc that they've got. If they take the picture right, oh no, they've already mucked it up. I was going to say, if they take the picture right, they could have got a beautiful shot there. The two ladies with that natural arc of lights looking like a halo above them both. Now, looking behind me, Econel Gates is about to leave. 1 second. Yep, here he comes. Perfect timing actually by moi. He's got a lot of people to get through. This is going to be a bit of a logistical nightmare for the gatesmen. Look at them all. Oh, there we go. That was pretty slickly done, was it not? Line bike convention. Lots of... Blondie looks traumatized on the right. Okay. Oh, gosh. He's got so many people to get through. Look at it.
Make way for the King's Lifeguard.
Oh my goodness me. Wow. They're all in a state of shock. I better get ready to move quick actually when he comes back. They're having a little laugh about it now. He's like, but don't you understand, by raising your voice, Hugo, you're going to scare the tourists. The trooper's like, so Gawain, that's the entire point. Out of the way. How is he going to get through this massive crowd? I mean, flipper, look at it. Wow. That was actually impressive how they sandwiched themselves out of his way. This is, guys, the busiest day of the year. I'm not actually joking. It's completely ridiculous. Hold on. Let's try and get away from the front for a minute. Too many people. That is just uncomfortable. He's headed to the end of the tunnel. Will he stay there? He actually might, to be honest, simply to get a breather and a little bit of space. The tunnel, and the end of the tunnel as well, is packed. So I'm secretly hoping he'll stay there, but I don't think he will, if I'm honest. I think he's going to turn around and come back. Damn it, yeah, here we go. It's coming back. Wait, what? How on earth do all these people know that I'm London City Walks? I'm shocked. Thanks, guys, for that. Appreciate it. Round of applause. Amazing. I mean, my filming isn't bad, but it's not that good. Where, guys, are all of these people coming from? Absolute madness, isn't it? And I can see hundreds more coming out of the park. Police vans all the way along horseguards. I can't remember if it's horseguards road or horseguards avenue. I think it's horseguards. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, who cares? It doesn't really matter. Right. Shortcut. It's a shame, actually. I was kind of hoping that he would stay at the end of the tunnel because there were so many people there that were waiting patiently to potentially get a picture with him. But lovely to see the spontaneous applause, to be quite honest. Yes, it was for the trooper, and yes, he deserved it. But wow, I don't actually remember coming across that kind of applause in the tunnel before. That's what we want to see more of here, is it not, guys? People being appreciative of not just the prep and the time that the troopers put into this, but the fact that this is a very unique, globally unique experience. You can't have this experience anywhere else in the world. The closest, yeah, okay, I guess maybe the guard change in Sweden, but from what I've been told, it's nowhere near as interesting. Hence me not having actually bothered to cover it yet. The gate is still completely solid, look at it. Mental. The TFR guy is gone, sadly. It would have been interesting to have a chat and actually ask when it's going to be broadcast. Never mind. I if the crowds continue like this into tourist season proper, we're going to have that massive crowding around the horse that we had before, because there isn't enough space here physically at the front to avoid people getting into the box. There just isn't. I'm not zoomed in, guys. It really is this packed in front of me, and either side of me and behind me. Golly, we'll get a teeny weeny bit closer in a second. I'm doing my best, folks, with what we've got here. I didn't think after that day a few weeks ago when it was sunny we would actually get a busier day than that until the summer, but this is it by far. It's uncomfortable actually just how many people there are here. Look, the front is solid, all of it completely blocked. Oh. All the way from Lapland, how's about that? They're edging closer and closer to... Oh! And that's what happens. Imagine I've been at Ormond. Should be on her way for surgery for a new hand. They got a good video though, to be fair. She did get lucky with that moment. As did we to capture it. Okay, who's next? Sebastian from Norway on the left. Oh, they're clapping again. It's more spontaneous applause in the yard. Honestly, guys, it wouldn't surprise me at all if a lot of these people thought this was some kind of a Shakespearean reenactment. I mean, it's not, but I guarantee if we spoke to every tourist here, with an interpreter, of course, we'd find a few that are like, wait, what? They're actual soldiers? So I think sometimes the confusion is understandable. It's not malicious confusion. It's understandable ignorance. We're still a little bit too bright for my liking with the light here, a teeny bit. Not dramatically so. Well, of course you can, yeah. It's actually only 20 past, so we've got plenty of time to move ourselves around out of the light, which I think, to be honest, is what I'm going to try and do now. I'm going to head over, you know what then? 1 second. Oh my god, the green-coded spammer is still there. Boom. Crazy thing is, they just stand there with TikTok Live open, and it's funny because unless I'm missing something, or unless they're really hungry, it's not a high payer, folks. So I'm confused. There are 5 or 6 of them here today, actually. All look Filipino. All on a TikTok Live. Maybe hoping for a bit of cash or some gifts. Very curious phenomenon. Okay, so at least now, signs are jigging around again. At least now we're out of the sunlight, and my head is not a fried egg. What's this bro doing? We think he's got a bag of apples strapped to his front. What do we think? Apples and carrots. That's odd. Even the horse is sticking his tongue out. Look, it's like, bleh. Gatesman really pulled the short straw, didn't he, today, without a doubt. Compared to box duties. He's like, so I'm thinking about making an offer for the horse. Tell me what you think. Should we offer 10,000 euros? Or maybe 12? She's not convinced. She's like, to be honest, I want a bigger horse. She's like, I could possibly go to 15 for a larger one. Okay, Spanish, German, French today, primarily. And not a Chinese in sight, which is a shame. That's a good idea. Come through the gate and just squat on the floor. Pretty smart. I think that's why we end up with this massive squash, because there ain't enough space for everyone. Okay, so the first tour group, actual organised tour group, with the familiar faces turned up. We'll see what happens with this, and then we'll go to the other end for a little while. Oh, he's explaining the line. Get ready for it. It's quite a good spot to stand, guys, isn't it? This. Move back a teeny bit to try and get a bit more of the box in. I think they're hoping the trooper might smile, but he won't. He's got a great poker face, this trooper. So is the horse. Next? Who's next? No one's next. Okay, here we go.
Das ist eine der Sachen, die London so besonders macht. Wenn du aber mit dem Big Band oder damit
A lot of happy bros, meanwhile. He's quite animated, this tour guide. He's a funny guy. Even though I can't understand Spanish, I find him kind of endearing. That's the word I'm looking for. He seems like a good person who really likes his work. Sweet. Plus, all of his group are smiling, so he's doing something right, isn't he? Gosh, if I could speak Spanish, folks, I could probably make £1 million a week being a tour guide here at Horse Guards for Spanish groups. I could do 15 groups a day, say £500 a person. Yeah, that'd be about £1 million, well, actually a month maybe. Depends how big the groups are. Horse keeps glancing at us, not the tourists. Who's next? Oh, Spanish flew to my left. They were debating whether or not to touch the horse. Let's see. Girls, don't do it. Cute. Los Caballos. Yes, the Caballos. Okay, I'm starting to feel like I'm in Valencia right now, guys.
Here you go. Oh wait, did you want a video?
Ah, this is the horse, everybody, that bites American tourists. Kind of sweet pictures they got, to be fair. Cute and harmless.
Oh wait, I got Amy on. Okay. Yay.
We'll go to the other end in a second, people. It's still not actually getting any quieter here. Normally we get the flood and then it dies down, but today I think it might be a kind of a bit of an all-dayer. I'm starting to wonder actually whether anyone's been told to keep out of the yard, because it's very curious to me how the group of spammers are not entering the yard, they're not filming in the yard. Yes, it's a helicopter, and no, it's not about to land here, unfortunately for us. Right, let's get ourselves into a decent-ish spot and focus on this end for a little while. There's so much going on in the yard today as well, guys. It's a tough choice deciding where is best. Massively so. Okay, this will do. Slightly off centre, I think, here. That way we can still make a move if the yard gets busy, something happens. Big if. Okay, boom. There we are for a little while. Troopers are having a much easier time of it in the past week, to be honest, than in the week beforehand, preceding week. Oh, Mr. Hold on. Look, this guy did the washing up and then forgot to take his little yellow gloves off. How curious. Trooper looks super chill. Yeah, Mr. Marigold, we'll call him, the yellow gloves man. These two shouting behind me.
Look, brilliant. Ale. You're doing.
Oh, Rapido, yeah, just push him, just shove him over there. I don't actually think the trooper is going to get the opportunity to tell anybody to get out. They're just not at all this end. Taking the you know what. Curious, at least to me, because it's not hot, is how many people are wearing t-shirts with short sleeves today. It's about 8 degrees, guys. Meanwhile, man sees horse for the first time. What's in the box? There's a Christmas present in the box for her. He's like, whoa. It was amazing, man. I'm thinking maybe at some point the MOD should consider painting a white box so the tourists know not to get too close. Okay, here comes the wait. Here comes important people. I don't know who it is or how important they are, but we'll find out. Oh, here they come. Prime Ministerial, Presidential, no idea, let's see. Will we get to who's in their vehicles? Possibly, but unlikely. Let's have a quick zoom and see. Okay, so people next to me are saying that that little convoy was Italian. I wasn't really focusing on anything on the windows or the number plates. Anyone able to see that? Folks, can you confirm? Was it the Italians? But look, people waiting, queued up along here, and loads more. Lady just dropped something. Having no chance of finding it among this lot. It's going to get kicked all over the place. Okay, so we're back, kind of, for the moment. Oh, there we go. Finally. Somebody went over the line and was told to get over the line. They are real soldiers, Theo is telling his group. I'm actually shocked, folks, that we're so close to the end. I mean, like, how did it happen that the time vanished so quickly again? And they're still arriving in these massive, massive, massive numbers, non-stop, to add to the numbers that are already here. Crazy, eh? We'll finish up back at this end, because why not? I mean, I say we will finish at this end. If I can get anywhere close to the horse, that is. So that's been an entire hour, actually, that, that a certain few people have not moved. There they are, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. The camera's crazy, eh? Absolutely. An entire hour in the same spot with no movement. Madness. Here we go again. Here comes another, it would appear, convoy coming back. Sorry guys, excuse me. Excuse me. Standing there, completely in space. It looks like they're going to retrieve. Wait there, please do not cross. Oh, here they come. They're coming from the other way this time. And amazingly, they're actually pulling into the wrong side of the road, our side of the road, as they approach. This to me looks like the I'm sure this is Ukrainians. I recognise that vehicle from yesterday's footage. 2, 3, 4. Yep, they're Ukrainians. That I'm reasonably certain was Zelensky's little motorcade heading toward Downing Street. I saw paramilitary police with full balaclava face coverings in a couple of the vehicles. Really hard to tell, guys. I was focusing on keeping the camera steady, but yeah, exactly the same lineup with very similar vehicles to the convoy that entered Downing Street yesterday when Zelensky jumped out and was met by our illustrious leader, Mr. Starmer. So, that's almost a perfect ending, isn't it, really? And guys, we all like a happy ending, let's be honest. So a minute or two back at this end, if I can get into the horse. And it's a wrap. However, not for long, because tomorrow is a guard change. And yours truly, at least in theory, will be covering it. Oh my good lord, it's impossible to move. It's so uncomfortable, guys, trying to maneuver today. Oh, 1 foot in the box, 1 foot not in the box. So 2. Oh, look at the signs jigging around on the left. If one of the tourists made it jig and it fell on the floor and smashed, I would love to hear the silence that would almost immediately descend here. Now, I'm going to keep the camera out, but not actually rolling when I leave here in a few minutes, because there's so much activity on Whitehall today. See what I said earlier, guys, when the police officer said to us when we first arrived, there's nothing happening, or he said something along the lines of, it's not happening here at Downing Street. Naughty, naughty, eh? So it is happening at Downing Street, as we suspected. That cheeky scoundrel. Anyway, this chap is our last tourist, and probably our best dressed, to be honest, before we head toward Downing Street. And see what's going to happen next. Horsey's very proud. I still can't be 100% certain about which horse it is, though, annoyingly, because the hoof is messy. But let's not worry about that, guys. I'll be back soon. There might be an addendum depending on what happens along the road, but for the moment, I'm out of here, people. Bye for now.